If you don't read the Old Testament, you're probably going to want to start reading it, because a lot of events which are occurring in the world now is actually written about in the book of Daniel. Okay, this is just one of the areas that's also talked about in Jeremiah, Obadiah, Joel, quite a few areas of the Bible. But today we're just going to focus on Daniel. Now, events which are occurring now in the world are also written about in Daniel. Okay, if you look at Daniel 11, it talks about the king of Persia. 3 kings will arise, but the fourth will be far richer. And when he is made strong through his riches, he shall stir up all the realms of Grecia. Now, when we talk about Grecia, we are not talking about the actual country of Greece. Okay, we're just not. Okay, the Bible is written in idioms. Okay, idioms and also parables. Okay. When Yeshua did his ministry, Jesus did his ministry, he spoke to all the people in parables. It was only when he was with the apostles alone did he actually state what he was talking about. Otherwise, the teachings was always in parables. So therefore, if Yeshua Jesus is the very word of God, and the Bible is the inspired word of God, why would we think that it would be written any differently? Okay, God does not change. It's only man who changes. And we usually change for the evil. We don't change to get closer to God unless God picks us. Okay, but to go back. Okay, Grecia, the reason why it's called the realm of Grecia is because Greece is located to the west of Israel. So therefore, the realm of Grecia is the realm of the West, okay, which includes Europe, Britain, the United States, okay. So it's going to do everything to stir it up. If you look at the Houthis have now become pirates. They are part of Yemen. They attacked a cargo ship. Well, it turns out that cargo ship was not owned by Israel, but it was owned by Britain, okay, and it had Asian or Japanese workers on it. Okay, so it was not Israeli. It wasn't. These people were funded. Okay, they had GoPros as they were filming the hijacking of the ship. So therefore, money was being thrown into this event. Okay, ever since Iran got the money deal from a certain political leader, all of a sudden, Hamas attacks Israel, Hezbollah starts being on the move, and now we have the Houthis. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out 2 and 2 equals 4, okay? If you give a certain country money and then all of a sudden events begin to occur, which takes money to make these events occur, yeah, it's pretty easy to figure out what the heck's going on. Okay, but anyway, when it talks about that it will stir up the realm of the West, this is talking about it's going to stir up all of the nations. And we're not just talking about cargo ships being taken hijacked by Houthi pirates, which is, Houthis is an area of Yemen, okay? But anyway, what's going to occur when you read Esdras says that the whole body of the eagle will be burnt. So therefore, an attack's going to occur on America, which is going to make it seem like as if the whole body of America is burnt, or that it's going to kill it or give it a head wound. Okay. Now, part of this, I'll talk about that later. The attack of Lilith and the destruction of Lilith, I will say for another video, even though it's part. But anyway, what it also talks about is that this Iran's going to get wiped out. It's going to get wiped out in a big, huge way. The kings of Media and Persia are going to get wiped out. Now, when you look at earlier in the books of Daniel, in earlier chapters, it talks about the kings of Media and Persia, which is depicted as a ram with two horns, one higher than the other. It's because one arrives after the other. Okay. Now, it also speaks about a goat with a notable horn. This goat is a leader. This leader is going to be a stubborn leader, which is going to do his will. The reason why it's a notable horn is because there's nobody really like him. He's going to be notable for what he does. Now, it also says that he will do his will and he will have great dominion. Okay. Now, it also says that many will be against this leader at the time. Now, when it says many will be against this leader, it's talking about the king of the south. The king of the south turns out to also be the goat with the notable horn. Okay, it's talking about the same leader here. It's just going by different names. Okay, now it says that many will be against the king of the south during these times, and he will have great dominion. Okay, now they have tried to silence this leader. They have tried to put a gag order on this leader. They have impeached him multiple times, accused him of causing an insurrection. And now you may ask yourself, well, how is this leader known as the king of the south? Well, the reason why the leader's known as the king of the south was when this leader had left office, and another leader came into office, which appeared to have dementia, or actually have dementia. This leader moved to the Keys of Florida, the southernmost part. So therefore, he's the king of the South. Okay? Now, this is what it's referring to. And he is going to destroy. Now, it talks about the king of the South as the goat with the notable horn in a few chapters back. Now, the goat with the notable horn, what it says about it, it will attack it with its claw, and it will be from around the entire world, and it will touch the ground not. Okay, so with all of its claw, it's going to strike against this nation with all of its anger. Okay, now also at the same time, it says it's going to be from around the entire earth. This means a coalition of different nations. It also says it touched the ground not, which means it's going to be an air campaign. Okay, it's going to be total and utter destruction, because it says that the goat will hit it with all of its claw and will trample upon it. It won't just defeat it, it will trample upon it. We are not talking about a simple destruction of a country. We are talking complete and utter annihilation, which is going to occur. This is a war between America and Iran, which is going to occur, and Iran is going to be decimated. It's going to happen. This here is going to be part of the clearing of the nations which are occupying Israeli land, the land which was given to God, which was taken away from them because of their unbelief and their unwilling to listen to God. So therefore, these other nations came in and occupied it and took it. Well, guess what? God's given it back to his people. Okay, so the wiping out is going to occur. This is the reason why Ezekiel's war is going to occur. Now, if you look at the realms or the nations of Media and Persia, it's the exact same nations which are in Ezekiel's war in chapter 38 and 39 of Ezekiel. Okay, so what's happening now is written in the Bible. It is actually occurring now. Tribulation is beginning. Get ready. It's happening now.